When I'm out and about, a lot of people tell me, I just need a knife for home defense. Oh, I got old Betsy by my bed, you know, that's fine. I don't need a gun. Okay. Well, we're gonna talk about it today. So, I got my buddy with me, BJ. He's gonna be the bad guy in this scenario, and we're going to simulate what it's like me getting out of the bed and addressing the threat. So, there are many different ways that this could go down, okay? I understand that. I understand you could barricade yourself in the room. You could do all these other things. But for this video, we're just gonna focus on one scenario where you have to engage the threat. This is a scenario where I will have to engage the threat to save myself, save the family, all that, okay? So, I'm gonna go to the bed here, and we have a knife, we have a gun, and we have a bat. All props, nobody gets hurt. So, let's say I'm in the bed here. All right, and we're gonna say for this first scenario that I hear some window break, I hear the door fly open, something. I hear something that wakes me up. Okay, so I'm in REM sleep. I hear something. It's gonna take you a second to get oriented. I'm gonna grab my knife, hop out of bed, and then I'm gonna start moving to see what's going on. I'm looking, and now I'm gonna start moving towards it, because what was that? Could have been an animal, could have just been a dream, but I need to find out, I need to check. So I'm moving through the house, trying to be as stealthily ninja as possible. Come around the corner, and then boom, conflict. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now we're gonna do the same thing with a bat. In bed, REM sleep. I'm afforded the luxury of hearing something that happened. What was that? Gotta get out of the bed and grab old Betsy and do the same thing. So I'm walking through, trying to move with some stealth and some precision, not make a whole lot of noise. I don't know what's going on, but I'm gonna find out. I got my Louisville Slugger to solve this problem here. Coming around the corner. Oh no, conflict. So, with the knife and the bat, you want to be aware of a few things. So first of all, this whole situation is just jacked.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
You don't want this to happen, but it happens. So when I hear the noise, I'm in reaction mode. Your reaction is always going to be slower than somebody else's action. So that's the first thing. I'm already behind the 8 ball. Now I need to go through the house and figure out what's going on in my house. There's somebody who is in my house who knows what's going on, and I'm trying to figure it out. Once again, that's another behind the 8 balls. It's a little dicey. Now, when I come from around the corner, if I have a knife and like BJ runs up to me, now this is a bad scenario, right? Because who breaks into somebody's house with nothing? Unless they're just like some crackhead or something like that. They're not thinking through it. But somebody's gonna come through the house with some type of weapon. And if you're using a knife, if you've done martial arts or, you know, any type of training with knives, one of the first things that you learn is you're probably gonna get cut. You're probably gonna get stabbed. And I've worked with trauma people, ER people, and they all testified to this fact that knife wounds are worse than gunshot wounds, especially if you're getting stabbed multiple times. So I'm also losing time. I've lost time. I'm not even losing time. I've lost time because now I'm right here with BJ. So now it's just about, well, what does he have? How strong is he? How big is his will to dominate me in this scenario? Okay, is he a black belt in BJJ? I don't know, but you're putting a lot of stuff up in the air and trying to see what sticks. It's a bad situation to be in. Now, let's say I have the bat. I honestly don't even like the bat as much. I'd prefer the knife, because with the bat, I have to get on top of you. Once again, I'm losing time. I've lost time. I have to react. When I come around this corner, oh! I'm not expecting this guy to be there. I just heard a loud noise. When I'm coming with the bat, I have to get enough torque on the bat for it to even mean anything. BJ's a big dude. It probably still won't mean anything, right? His adrenaline's going, my adrenaline's going. It's the fact that people can get shot several times and they don't even know they've been shot yet. What do you think a bat's gonna do? A bullet's gonna hit harder than a bat will, right? What if I miss? What if I haven't trained, which you'll always hear this thing of, you're gonna rise to the occasion. Wrong. You're gonna rise to your lowest level of training. So if you don't have any training on how to hit somebody with a bat and you come like this, what if, like BJ, you just step into it, just step into the bat. Boom, took all the power away in that bat swing. Now what? Now we're like this. Now, if you grab the bat, now we're fighting for the bat. Maybe he just eats the bat and he pulls out a knife and stabs me, I'm done. Okay? So if you're going to hit somebody with a bat, you want to come over so you reduce your chance of missing. But this is a bad scenario to be in. I'm too close. I always say this. Your life is divine. God gave you life. Okay? If you don't believe in God, all right, some divine source gave you life. Should it be easy or hard for you to defend it? It should be easy. That's an easy cost, an easy answer. So, should it be easy or hard for me to defend myself in my home? It should be easy. This makes it harder. So we're going to go back and talk about the gun. Now, I wasn't even afforded the luxury of waking up to a loud noise. Let's say I just feel something's wrong. Something wakes me up. God wakes me up. Something's wrong. Okay. I'm gonna grab my gun. I haven't heard anything, but I'm going to check to see what's going on. So I'm going to come out here. I don't see anything. Shine my light. I'll talk about that in a second. I don't see anything. I'm going to keep moving. And I'm going to keep moving down the hallway. Okay, don't see anything. Don't see, oh shoot, boom. All right. In all these scenarios, I lost time, except for right here. Right here, I gained a little bit of time, a little bit of reaction time, right? Because when I came around this corner, I saw the bad guy, and I'm just point shooting at this point. But I have the ability to neutralize the threat without getting closer and fighting with him. That's dumb. I want to stay away, because the more I can stay away from this guy, the more time I get to think, react, do all these other things. So let's talk about the light here. I know it's an old light, okay? But somebody gave this to me. She was, a lady that was anti-gun, but she got me the light anyway because she wanted to, assist in my tactical endeavors. So I like it. I've dropped this several times. It still works. All right, I know that it has a battery in it that, it's a Chinese battery. It's known to overheat. I put a Surefire rechargeable battery in it. I got it. Relax. Don't get in the comments. Oh, well, he's trying to have a surefire light because the surefire light's going to make sure. I got it, bro. Chill. Okay? So, with the light, that's going to give me the ability to look around. If I have a bat in my hand and a flashlight, yikes, it's hard enough with two hands, right? If I have a knife in my hand and a flashlight, that's a little bit better, but you're still dealing with all the stuff that we talked earlier. With the light on my gun, or maybe even a separate source of light, like a regular flashlight under my gun, I still have the ability to maintain distance, see the target, and shoot. Okay, and I shoot to neutralize the threat, not to kill. I'm shooting to stop whoever this is in my home and then call the police, right? Talking about this light, you didn't see me shine the light and keep the light on the entire time. I wouldn't want to telegraph it. No matter what you do, you don't want to telegraph it. I'm seeing, is there anything? Nope, okay. Back dark. We have lights on in here because, you know, we're filming and, you know, the camera needs to be able to see what's going on. But in real life, it's just, hey, okay. Nothing, okay, cool. Michael B. Jordan did a good job of this in Without Remorse, where he made sure that his light worked, and then he looked, nothing. Then he looked, nothing, and he turned the light back off. That's what you want to do, okay? But I highly recommend having some type of weapon light on your gun, should you have a gun. Just a light in general, even if you're not going to have a gun, which after this video you should have one, because you want to be able to see. Rule number 4 of gun safety: know your target, what's beyond it. All right, so I've successfully neutralized the threat. I just hope he didn't have any buddies, okay? Of course he has buddies! Who's gonna run in somebody's house by themselves? If I was running in your house, which I wouldn't do, I would have my buddies with me. We've planned this. We're coming in there to do work. We're in and out. We're not here to hang around. Why would I do that? You don't know what's coming your way when you run in somebody else's house. This is why you see T down there. I want to keep my distance from T. Okay, and if I see, oh, T's a threat, I live by myself, he shouldn't be here. Boom, 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 boom. I'm sending shots down range, keeping my distance. I don't want to have to run up on him. I don't know what he's on. I don't know what kind of drugs he's on or what type of weapons he may have. Okay, your life should be easy to save. It shouldn't be hard. If an old lady was defending her home and all she had was a bat, I come in the home, she swings the bat, I duck. Shut up, old lady. Come on. Give me that. Give me that. Hey, man, get that. Grab that. We're going to have our way. We're going to do whatever we want. If she has an AR-15 or some type of firearm, that's a different story. She can keep distance. She doesn't have to run up on me. She doesn't have to be, you know, Hulk Hogan or The Rock and be super great at fighting. She can keep her distance and just press that trigger. And I, nor does anybody else, want to feel the 5.56 rounds coming from an AR-15. Your life should be easy. So I hope you learned something from this. The gun wins. It should not be hard for you to defend yourself. It should be easy. Like, subscribe, all that. I'll see you on the next one. Romine.
When he was like, you know, BJ's a big dude, you know, I took offense to that, Jared. I mean, just, you know, you could have said lean, you know, could have.
It should not be easy for you to defend yourself. It should not be. I just hope he didn't have any buddies. Okay. Of course he has buddies. Of course he has friends. Who's gonna run into a house by themselves? Especially if you're getting stabbed several times.